Hello everybody, this is John Lee here. I just want to talk a little bit about what a property entrepreneur is. So, if a lot of you don't know or may know that my background is in property investing and investing in property, but there's actually a certain way to invest in property that the professionals do and that the people amateurs invest in property. So a lot of times people invest in property using something called a mortgage and saving up for a deposit. And I can tell you there's actually more creative ways to invest in property. The problem is, if you try and save up for a deposit, it's very, very hard to actually save up for a deposit because it takes a long time, and most people, when they save a deposit, actually that deposit gets used up for something else. So I just wanted to share this really quick lesson on property entrepreneurship and what it really means. In fact, my business partner Vincent Wong actually just wrote a book called Property Entrepreneur. In fact, I'm actually just in the plane right now, flying back, and I've got Jenny here as well. What are you doing? I'm just heading back to London now to fly back to get to Vincent Wong's book launch at Waterstones Piccadilly, so hopefully I'll make it in time. But I just wanted to share 3 principles with you when it comes to property entrepreneurship. So the first principle is that you don't want to do what everybody else is doing. So if everybody else is buying, you should be what? Selling. That's step number 1. Step number 2 is, instead of using your own money to invest, you want to use OPM, which stands for what? Other people's money. That's step number 2. And step number 3 is you need to have multiple exits when it comes to property investing, because a lot of the times people just buy and rent, buy and sell, but you could buy and hold, then sell, buy, hold, and flip. You could buy and flip, or you could buy, sell, and option. So there's loads of different ways you can actually do that, and I just wanted to share some of these concepts with you. And for those of you who are going to be at the VIP launch, I know a lot of my inner circle members are going to be there, so I really look forward to seeing you there. And I want to tell you about another event that I'm going to be invited to speak at as well. And by the way, if you guys have just joined, say hi and let me know where you're dialing in from. I got to keep it a little bit quiet on here because there's people behind. So this is Jen. Say hi, Jen. Hello. So here we got John and we got Crystal. Hey Crystal, how you doing? We got Kelvin. We got Mum. Hey, Mum's joined. Hi, Mum. Love you, Mum. We got Chen, we got Belinda, Pat Divi, Wu Shen, hey John. So anyway, I want to tell you about a really big event that's happening in Wales, and it's run by Tracy Smolinski and Paul Smolinski. And I've just heard there's over 10,000 people registered at that event, and I'm currently flying back there to, number 1, get back for Vince's book launch. Number 2, immediately after that, head over to Wales. And so if you guys are watching from Wales, then I really look forward to seeing you there. I'm actually sharing the stage with the co-author of Rich Dad Poor Dad, and yeah, it's a pretty, and if you've never read that book before, it's sold 30 million copies worldwide. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about how property works, and if you haven't had a chance to get Vince's book yet, make sure you pop over to Wales, and I'm going to bring a few copies with me so you can grab yourself a few copies there, because it's only just been released in the UK through the launch. So by the way, I'll show you guys around here. Got a little bar area here. I'm going to do some work on my iPad, and the screens are pretty cool here as well, so you can watch some pretty cool films, like entertainment, so movies, so new movies. I think I'm going to watch the Tarzan movie. One of my friends worked on that film, so yeah, it's pretty cool. And I love Emirates. So yeah, and if you guys, we've got Laura. Hey Laura, how you doing? We've got Tommy. Hey Tommy, how you doing? We've got Valerie, Georgine. We've got Katrina. Hey Katrina. Barbara. Fantastic. Sunny. We've got Veles, Maura, Crystal. Hey Crystal, hope you're well. So yeah, and property entrepreneurship is about being creative. It's about doing things that other people don't do, and you've got to be creative when you're actually doing it. I can tell you about a deal that I did once where I made an offer for a property. The seller would not accept the property offer, and so I went back to my mentor and I said, this person's not accepting my offer, what should I do? And he said, well, make the offer, now this is a really important thing. Property is not about price, right? Property is about it's not even about ownership, it's about negotiation and the terms. So I said, look, I'll give you what you want for it if you give me the terms in which to buy that property. So I've got to keep it down, otherwise people are going to, probably shout at me. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you. We've got Deacon, we've got Amit. By the way, if you guys have just joined, say hi. I'm just on the plane right now in Kuala Lumpur. It's been an amazing mini tour. I was in Singapore. We did 1,000 people there. And we went to the property convention. There was lots of people turned up for that huge hall, huge exhibition. I just finished now at AI offices where we had a lot of people turn. It was just complete crazy turnout. So yeah, I'm really excited about that. And now I'm flying back for Vince's book launch and also down to Introbiz, which is run by Tracy. And again, if you're in Wales, make sure you pop along for that. We've got Cynthia, we've got Daniel J. Pierre, how you doing? We've got Ding Neng, hey John, have a safe flight. Yeah, thanks, I did manage to make it in the end. And I want to share, so these are like the bedsides. So I'll be putting this one up. Let's turn into a bed. So yeah, then we've got Armorhead, says back again. David says,
ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you from the flight deck. Welcome aboard this Emirates Airbus A380 flight 343 Dubai. My name's James Wood David, I'm the captain today. Joining me on the flight deck, Senior First Officer Harry Bejayan. We're pretty much set up the front here, just been told all passengers are on board.
Okay, I think
so
we need to go in a second, but I just want to say hi to you guys. And what time is it in the UK now? If I want to get rid of jet lag, I want to start
we'll taxi to our departure runway today. Will be runway 32 left. From this position, it will take us approximately 10 minutes. And then once airborne, flight time to Dubai, 6 hours and 35 minutes.
Thank you.
Cruising at
Thank you so much.
On the whole, we are expecting smooth conditions. However, there are a couple of areas where there is some forecast light bumps. So with that in mind, if the seatbelt signs are required, then I do ask you all kindly please to comply with that. And even if they remain in the opposition, I still strongly suggest that you keep your seatbelts loosely fastened at all times.
Jack Hogan,
Dubai, the
Jack
weather for
Hayden,
arrival, it's pleasant, nice,
Sunny,
good conditions. I'll be doing the flight tonight.
David,
So prior to our
Toby,
descent to
Mike,
Dubai,
have a safe
I'll
trip.
give you an
Yeah,
update
thank
on
you.
that weather.
All do.
And of course our expected landing time. In the meantime though, if I can hand you over to our cabin crew today, being led by the purser Sandeep. Sandeep's being assisted by cabin supervisor Anu, cabin supervisor Stephen,
really cool.
cabin supervisor Iona, and of course the rest of the Emirates team.
Headphones.
Ladies and gentlemen, please do now sit back, relax, enjoy the Emirates service, and once again, welcome on board.
Awesome, we got CK, thanks for the session this afternoon, thank you for coming. Roman says Emirates. Yeah, Emirates is good. I love Emirates because you get to stop off a little bit, have a little bit of rest, have some food, and their lounges are amazing. Jack Hogan says, say hello to Wallis, my girlfriend. Hi Wallis, how you doing? Hope you're well. Hey Mr. John, I heard from Vincent a lot. You are awesome. Yeah, thank you, I appreciate that. But Vince is the awesome one. He's been my mentor when it comes to property investing, and that's why I think it's property entrepreneurship. It's all about making deals happen. In fact, Vince calls them deal making, right? Deal making. So if you haven't checked out his book yet, make sure you head to Waterstones and grab it because it's an amazing read. And I've got to tell you, some of the concepts there are taken from other areas in property, like commercial property, that's really worked. It allows you to buy property using OPM, which stands for other people's money. I know it sounds a little bit too good to be true, but I've seen it work myself. I've seen a lot of students make it work myself as well. Hello. Hello.
Sorry, I'm
That's
the
okay.
cabin supervisor.
Yeah. Say hello to you're on Facebook. Just saying how amazing the service is here and everything.
Oh, so glad. Hey, fly Emirates.
Yes, you got it. It's awesome.
Let us know if there's anything we can do for you during the flight, okay?
Yes.
I'll leave you to that for now.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much. So yeah, entrepreneurship. Think of combining business, property investing, and finance, and you put it all together. And because when you understand how to deal make, you can actually grow the portfolio a lot faster. And actually, Vince talks about these 4 different steps in property investing: and deal, finance, negotiation, skills, knowledge, and strategy. So make sure you go into it and check that out because it's pretty cool. We got Andrew. Hey, Andy's joined. She's not been going to the gym. I went to the gym, Andy, twice, 3 times actually. And how many times did you go to the gym?
I'll see you on Wednesdays, it's okay.
Oh really? Andy's holding you accountable. We got Ellie. It says, Sir John, is it possible to apply your teachings here in the Philippines? It depends which one you're talking about. I mean, we do a lot of things like how to trade the currency market, business startup, tech startup, online marketing, how to start an online business, and also property investing. Remember, I want to teach you guys there's actually 4 asset types you should be investing in. Because it's one thing that very wealthy people buy that the middle class and the poor do not buy, and that is they buy things that increase in value, that give a reduced ROI. So the 4 different types of asset types. Number 1 is called I call it the PIP-B. Write this down: PIP-B. Property, intellectual property, paper assets, and business. That's what it all stands for. So again, I'll be talking a lot more about this at some of the other events, and I really look forward to seeing you all at the book launch, Vincent's book launch, and also Intro Biz, and really excited about this. Over 10,000 people registered, and I'm sharing the stage with the co-author of Rich Dad. So yeah, pretty amazing, and also a lot of other speakers down there as well. So I'm gonna keep this quiet because people keep looking. Okay, we've got Mark on here, by the way. If you're liking this, give me some thumbs up. Show me some love. Give me some love hearts. Awesome. We've got Mark. We've got Israel. We've got Aziz. Andy says, haha, darn it, Jen. We've got Ellie. Thanks, guys. I appreciate your support. Alright, I think the plane's going to take off now, so I'm going to have to go off the call, but thank you so much for watching this. Make sure you go through the 4 asset types and also the 6 different property deal maker entrepreneurships, and again, I really look forward to seeing you there. And if you've got any questions, by the way, do me a favour and just post a question below, because when I land in Dubai, I'll try and answer some questions as much. In fact, let me
Cabin crew, prepare all doors and cross check.
okay, gotta go now. Bye.